here is these women's reaction to an all-female flight deck. So basically 3 female pilots.
Someone said I'd be scared too.
So as a woman, what are your thoughts on this? If you go on a plane and there's 3 female pilots, how would that make you feel?
Is this like the first time this is happening?
I don't know, but Delta posted this. So they're making a big deal out of this.
Oh, then it is. Yeah, it is probably the first time that's happening.
Or one of the first times.
That's pretty cool. I mean, good for them. I probably wouldn't cry, but I mean...
Want to hear some of the comments? Someone's like, what a stupid post. Abort mission. First plane to hit a curb. Update, plane crashed. Crying at that is wild, not going to lie.
Yeah, crying is pretty wild to like...
Yeah, that's a little over the top.
It's awesome to be like, oh my God, I was a part of the first female, like, that's cool, but...
I don't like it. Like, I would not want to fly on that plane, and I think a lot of other people feel that way. It's not because they're women. It's because of the diversity and inclusion type of acts, and obviously like affirmative action and stuff, where it's like, I don't know if these people are actually qualified or they're there just because they're women. That's
right. Like
that's
maybe they had different qualifications, you're saying?
Maybe they took an easier form of the test. Maybe they got by because Delta needed to make some form of a quota. We don't know this.
Or maybe they actually passed the test and they're actually qualified.
Maybe they're fully qualified. Maybe they're in the upper echelon of pilots. But when companies start doing diversity and inclusion type of initiatives, it makes me think that everybody who's not a white male is going to be underqualified. Because in this world, if you're a white male and you're overqualified, you will not get the job over a minority who is underqualified.
Okay.
So that is, I think it's actually sexist and racist, and I think it actually hurts those minority groups even more because now you're getting this, what do they call it?
What?
Your prejudice. I'm getting, it's giving people a prejudice against those things because of the way these companies act. Mm. And also, only 5% of commercial pilots are females. So what are the odds that they're all going to find themselves on the same flight? It was obviously coordinated and planned.
It was definitely coordinated.
Yeah, which had nothing. So those 3 being there had nothing to do with their skills or their expertise.
You see, for them to go out of their way to make sure that it's an all-female crew and pilots that are flying the plane, because it was also crew, right?
I don't know about the crew, but at least the pilots.
It's just a little odd. Like, I think that, I mean, if it was like randomized on some sort of digital thing that's
algorithm that pairs up the proper pilots to the planes.
Yeah. Like, I think to go out of your way to make sure that 2 females are flying this plane is a little overboard.
It's actually, I think, 3. I think there's like another third one.
Yeah, it's one that sits in the back, yeah, in case something happens to one of them. But, yeah, to make it like forcing that it's a woman that needs to be there, I don't know, it's a little weird. And to cry about it is...
Yeah. It's even like, more weird.
Yeah, I think the comments were really funny though.
They have I'll be scared too. Was the time. So
have you seen the like underwater welding like joke that's going on right now?
No, what is that?
It's just like people calling their parents saying that I got a job as an underwater. It's like one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Yeah. Like a lot of people die doing that, underwater welding. And so it made me think of that because like I'm sure like the percentage of women doing that is like 1%.
Probably
and so
less. It might be a single woman out there
literally
doing something like that.
Literally. So it makes me think of that because like what if like that's what they're going to try to do now like moving forward.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing.
And you have to be really strong to do that and like hold your
you need to be very physically fit.
Very.
There's this there was this black woman in New York who was trying to get become a fireman, fire person, I guess, to become a firewoman, and she kept failing the test over and over again. So they made the test easier for her, so she can become a fireman. She becomes a fireman, and she gets hurt the first day on the job. Mm. And that's dangerous for the other people who are also firemen because her mistakes could lead to them getting injured.
Yeah,
having someone that underqualified. She couldn't even like carry the equipment past a certain distance. So you're going to put that on, you're just going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.